Vincent Everett, Trend Watcher. I'm at Money 2020, and I'm looking here at a company called Evercomplient. They search 150 million websites for fraudulent payment systems. And I'm talking here to Ron Teiger, the CEO. When did Evercomplient start?
Around 2014.
Yeah. And from Israel, right? So everybody's from the army who basically started the company?
Yes.
So you scan 150 million websites.
Well, it's more like above 450 million.
Oh, 450 million domain names. And what kind of transactions are you looking for? What kind of links are you looking for?
We're basically looking for merchants who present themselves as fronts to really conduct illegal activity behind these fronts.
Yeah. Okay, so basically I am a shop. I say I'm selling football shoes, but I'm selling, like you have here, guns and Viagra and all kinds of other illegal stuff.
Right.
And you try to find that kind of fraud.
If we think about it, there's no easier way today to really hide this type of criminal activity, the funding of criminal activity. In the past, it's known to be as money laundering. Criminal organization take over a business and basically launder the money through that business. Today, with e-commerce,
it's so much easier. It is so much easier.
Businesses overnight, and it's not going to cost you anything, and it's going to be harder to get caught.
And you basically figure out which new merchants are coming up. Are they really selling what they say they're selling, and how do you do that?
So we basically created an intelligence system.
Let me guess, big data and artificial intelligence combined.
Included.
Yes.
And basically we're able to see everything that's going on the internet. And we're able to then expose a lot more information about the merchant that is voluntarily revealing to the bank or the PSP.
Yeah. Okay, so because you do not know at which who has a proper license to use a payment processor, right? How do you then find out if he's saying that he's selling shoes and in reality he's selling something else? How do you do that?
So what we're able to do is we're able to expose additional businesses that we believe might be associated with that business, and then basically we run transactions and shop on those other businesses and see if those transactions.
So you do test transactions and you see where they end up.
Yes.
Okay. Give me some numbers. You have some interesting numbers here. How bad is it at the moment?
So the numbers are pretty amazing. We see across the board, across geographies and across organizations, we see about 6 to 10% additional merchants over the size of any known portfolio. So that means if
6 to
10%. So if we go to a bank that has 100,000 merchants, we'll show them they have 6,000 to 10,000 additional merchants that are processing through the bank, and nobody knows what they're doing.
Okay, so the 6 to 10% are then fraudulent, and then maybe, or you're going to investigate them, and what percentage? What percentage in the end are then fraudulent?
About 1 to 2%.
It's really not much, because it's so easy to set up a merchant, and it's so. You would say that a lot of people want to do money laundering.
Yeah, we expect that to grow, and currently the numbers, the part of e-commerce money laundering within the overall money laundering, which is tremendous, is growing gradually.
What percentage are we talking about?
So currently it's about, we believe it's about 20% of the overall,
Okay, so it must have the interest of the central banks. And you also say it's about weapons, about child pornography, all kinds of fantastic services.
No better way to hide your illegal activity than to just front it with legitimate business. There's no easier way today to open up a merchant account and just process money for whatever you want.
Yeah. So you have 80 people in Israel now, and you're selling. You have an office in New York. How many banks do you have as clients at the moment?
So we about 60 financial organizations across the globe.
And if I want to protect myself as a URL, as my merchant, and I want to make sure that as a bank that I have 1,000 of these people, it's how much? What is the investment I have in your services to protect myself against those kinds of trouble?
So
$20 on the URL, something like that. Was that the going price?
So the price is URL based, and it really depends on a lot of different factors. It's hard to just give like a one price fits all now. So it's URL based, but yeah, that's basically how it works.
Okay. So that was the company Evercomplient, scanning the whole internet to protect you from Israel.